Welcome back. Hi, everyone. Shereem Herndon-Brown back again with our Best College List series. Today we're talking about Skidmore College in Saratoga Springs, New York. Recently, I dropped another video about Union College, which is in Schenectady, New York. So I figured let's just stay in upstate New York and talk about Skidmore today. I'm a big fan of Skidmore. Again, I know great people. When I say educators, people who've lawyers, attorneys, people who've excelled and getting doctorates. Again, I mean, Skidmore is the foundational liberal arts experience that I know many students and adults that have thrived there. I've not actually visited Skidmore ever, which is interesting given how many schools I have visited, but what I've researched, I want to share with you. Skidmore has 2,700 students enrolled, 23% admit rate. I find that very, very selective, most selective. Anything under 25% is most selective, or anything under 15%, I should just call rejective. But the bottom line is that, again, one of the student to faculty ratio means there's over 2,000 faculty members there. I think some of them are TAs, but the bottom line is that it features itself as a liberal arts program that is amenable to many, many students for many reasons. Students applied, again, early decision versus regular decision admit rates. You have a double, 42% versus 21%. You have a double, you have half the percentage of getting in if you apply regular than if you applied early. And I wanted to show you that because that's critical as you always consider academics, which you're going to look at in a second, activities we're going to look at in a second, admissions requirements, and acceptance rates. Those are the acceptance rates. Skidmore does not publish GPA for their school, but their recommendations for admissions requirements are here. This is a program that I use called Custom College Plan or College Planner Pro. I use it because it gives me an overview of statistics, majors. Here we are talking about academics. The FIS Guide, which is an excellent, excellent tool that many of us remember used to be a big, thick coffee table book. I can learn about essays. I can learn about how to research using different research tools, the college data tool for Skidmore. So again, I am a student of colleges, but also a data nerd when it comes to a lot of this. So I wanted to share that with you. But most importantly, as we talk about the academic programs for a small liberal arts school, remember only 2,700 people, you want to see what they offer. Great education programs. Yes, I've had students, who want to be educators go to Skidmore, and I find that to be one of their strong points. I also want to give you a peek at their website. This is their data, so I don't want to go there. But I want to go back to their data, skidmore.edu, thank you, because I want you to understand the academics, right? Their majors and their minors, right? So, one school of thought, again, the epitome of a liberal arts institution that you're encouraged to do a lot of interdisciplinary studies, to go off campus study, have engaged in summer programs for student faculty research. Again, they have a dual degree with Dartmouth College. I'm not sure I knew that. A dual degree with RPI. Skidmore really helps you not just study liberal arts, but gives you opportunities to really further studies at other institutions. An early assurance program of Albany Medical College. Great if you're a New Yorker or someone who wants to be in New York for a long time, the state of New York to take advantage of. So again, I'm a big fan of Skidmore because of their academic offerings. I'm also a big fan of Saratoga Springs. From what I hear, it's gorgeous. You always want to look at a great picture, catching snowflakes on your tongue. Far from the expected, here's an overview of their clubs and leadership activities in the vicinity. I always want families to understand the academics and the activities. So anytime you visit any school's website, you want to make sure that you're checking out the academics, that you're checking out the activities, that you understand the admissions requirements, which we're going to go here, how to apply. What are they expecting from students who are applying, okay? You always want to understand what are their dates and deadlines, what are the supporting materials. Why do they think, I should say, students should apply there? So again, academics, activities, or student life, as they call it here, looking at anything from dining services, international students, religious and spiritual life, student government, residential life. Again, all these offerings, whatever is pertinent to you and your family, check it out, all right? academics, activities, admissions requirements we talked about, and acceptance rates. So we go back here to some of the data that I was showing you earlier about their admissions rates, but you can always do a deep dive anytime you go to any school's website and learn about their common data set. This is a wealth of knowledge. If you are someone who wants to learn more about how the school is allocating their money, how many students are enrolled, these are important numbers for you as a parent or as a student, potential student, to understand about certain colleges and universities. So I encourage you to always go to the school's website to learn more about their academics, activities, admissions requirements, and acceptance rates, but also check out the common data set. Again, it's a PDF that, again, if you just Google blank college, Shereem Herndon-Brown University, common data set, that's not a real school, so don't do that. But any school should be able to share their common data set, which gives you information about their standardized testing numbers, percent of high school, top 10% of kids graduating their high school class. Again, this is great stuff that I pour over as I help students to navigate the college admissions process. So as we continue through our best colleges list series, I want you to be able to use us as a resource. Please share this with anyone that you think could find it useful. We want to engage with families that want to learn more about different schools for different reasons. And this is Skidmore. This is a software that I use called College Planner Pro. It is something that we use exclusively with our clients. But again, would love to share with you, but you got to sign up first. So Skidmore College, great school. Learn more about it. Come back and learn more about the different colleges that we're profiling on our best colleges list right here on YouTube, okay? Thank you so much, Shereem Herndon-Brown, Strategic Admissions Advice. We appreciate you so much.